100% Chelsea. Chelsea 2, Tottenham 2, 4-2 on penalties. What a fucking day. Absolutely superb. Look, today, Assad summed it up quite perfectly for me. Every single Chelsea player that came on that pitch after a performance like that, irrespective of if he won on penalties or not, I would have walked out my head held high. You know, today, off the back of that Arsenal performance, you know, Sarri came out, criticised the players and very openly in the press. Normally that doesn't switch very well for managers. However, his head and his mentality, talking about that, everything seemed to change. For me, summarised perfectly in the penalties, Azpilicueta's reaction when he scored his, jumping in front of Matthew Harding, motivating everybody and then getting in Kepa's face, I thought it was absolutely amazing. Absolutely superb, and you know, real captain qualities there and real mentality shown. The same from Emerson in that back line, coming into the side after Marcos Alonso had basically been dominating that position. Everyone been calling for him. Some thought that potentially he could not do it, and you know, they were worried about his capability because he hadn't been playing regularly. He's got into the pitch. He's gone and done what he's done today. Superb crosses, quick, moving the ball really well. I thought it was absolutely superb, and to be honest, today, it's super Dan Petrescu. That was another quality fullback Chelsea had. But look, today we really pushed it, and that's what matters. And when it comes to pushing it in those big games like this, you need to turn up. You know, a lot of people were talking about the fact that, you know, we'd lost away to both Tottenham and Arsenal, and that was really in the mindset of the players, and it worried us. But we came and absolutely smashed it. And look, today we'll go through the players. Look, Kepa's absolutely unreal performance today, you know, saving penalties, going the right way, keeping us in the game. And, you know, I honestly, for me, I said it in Cameron's fan cam, I said it in Jordan's, and, you know, look, I am going to get stick for it. That's the nature of the beast. Football's an opinion-based game, and that's the beautiful thing about it. But, you know, top two, De Gea, Edison, there's no question on that for me. Kepa and Alisson, they're fighting out for third spot of who the best keeper is in the Premier League. You know, he's coming with that price tag and absolutely ran the show. He doesn't seem to bother him. He moves. He does really well. Obviously, we've spoken about Emerson already. You've obviously then also got Rudiger, David Luiz, both today. Solid at the back. Did everything they needed to do. And Azpilicueta, although his legs are starting to go in terms of playing that right back spot, he made up for it. Some superb reading of the game, superb tackles, and, you know, brilliant performance by him today. And look, there's one man that I need to point out, and this isn't me biting my tongue or swallowing my pride, because I always want the Chelsea players to do well. Jorginho today was good. He was superb. Look, he's going to give the ball away. He was a bit sloppy sometimes, but his overall ball retentions, the balls he was playing, by the way, which were going forward, yeah, some of that, especially early on in the game, you know, we were switching the play really well, playing on balls. Fucking hell. I thought it was brilliant. But, you know, now we need to kick on. See, Giroud is a player which isn't going to be starting. He is going to be a backup. And I thought we had a good game today, but he was just quite unfortunate. That may be me being a bit biased because I'm a big Giroud fan. I like what he does. But, you know, I think it's kind of a case we see what happens there. But Higuain's now coming to the side, and it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with him. Obviously, it's a 6-month loan, very low risk. But, you know, with a 31-year-old striker with a proven track record, great pedigree, we can only hope for the best. And I really think that Higuain could deliver. Obviously, I was more of a fan of Callum Wilson than £75 million. And I like more towards Higuain. So, you know, it's kind of a case of, look, let's see what he does. He's worked with Sarri before. He knows what he's doing. It's going to be interesting to see. But Eden Hazard needs to play on that left-hand side. Lads, come on. That is standard. He's listen, down the middle, he's average. He's okay. On the left-hand side, he's world-class. It's as simple as that. I think Hazard can turn a game on its head if he's comfortable. And if he's comfortable like he is, then, again, he can take a game by the scruff of the neck. And today, you know, he was more potent. He was pressing more. He was running down the wing and just played with a lot more freedom than he normally does. I'm disappointed Hudson-Odoi didn't get a look in, but, you know, the point was raised by Cameron again. Look, if we've got the cup game, he's not going to start today. Could have got a couple of minutes. I think that would have helped us a lot. He is the second best winger. I think Willian was poor when he came on. He did what he needed to do on some occasions, but, you know, I just think the game got away from him sometimes. And the same went for Pedro. I think Pedro's age is starting to show, and that's just the nature of the beast. Unfortunately, you know, it's a cruel mistress, his age. But, you know, Callum Hudson-Odoi, play him or get rid of him. I think that's kind of, get rid is the wrong term, but he kind of needs to we need to summarise what's going to happen here. Is it going to be 35 million? Are we going to sell him or are we going to keep him? But, you know, who knows? But listen, today, absolutely superb performance by Chelsea. We go on into the Carabao Cup final against Manchester City. We've been once this season. We can do it again. Let's hope we do. But on to Sheffield Wednesday in the Cup. Obviously, we're going to be there this weekend. So, yeah. Happy days. Make sure you subscribe to us on Chelsea. All social media down in the description: Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you follow my personal socials as well. They'll be down in the description. But, yeah. We beat Tottenham on penalties. And one last thing quickly before we go. I remember quite vividly having, obviously not this before this game because I had a lot of injuries, but on several occasions we've had expressions from the We Are Tottenham TV boys running their mouth. And lads, I don't seem to find you. You didn't turn up today like you said you would. Where you at? What's going on? But I'll see you soon. Don't worry about it. But guys, listen, take care. See you soon.